How often should I look at my data? And how much time should I spend in my reports? Today's video is part 5, the 5th step of the scoreboard analytics framework. Over the past years, I've seen many people struggle with data, struggle with Google Analytics. Sometimes working with data just feels very overwhelming. It feels like you need to have 2 years of training before you can get anything useful out of it. And that's why I created the scoreboard framework. It's a simple 5-minute exercise that can help you make working with data both easy and fun again. It's a powerful tool that can help you make better decisions without the need to have lots and lots and lots of data. And I believe that if you turn this exercise into a habit, it can help you make progress on goals across all areas of your life, not just on your website. All right, let's go. Welcome to the channel. My name is Leon. This channel exists to help you make better decisions in your daily work using your analytics data. If you like what I'm doing, please click the like and subscribe buttons down below. That really helps me get this channel off the ground and get the videos out to as many people as possible. Over the last 4 weeks, we covered the first 4 steps in the scoreboard analytics framework. And today we're going to cover the final step. And we're going to cover the question, how often should I look at my data? And if I look at my data, for how long should I look at it? And like we did in the last couple of weeks, I'm going to use the scoreboard framework to get an answer to that question. So in the last couple of weeks, I filled out this scoreboard. And if you want to follow along, there's a link in the video description to a PDF document that's just like this. So you can use the scoreboard on your own website. Let's go over what we did in the last couple of weeks. In the first week, we established clear goals that we can use to analyze our site. And we named the scoreboard our website scoreboard because that's what we're analyzing. And then we said that the goal of the site is to gather job applications and to attract new talent, because lack of employees is hindering the growth of the company. So it's really important that we attract new talent. There's a lot at stake. In the second week, we turned the goal into measurable outputs. So we said we're going to measure job applications, but we're also going to measure the amount of visitors, the average time on site, and we're measuring also some input measures. So what are we putting in to our site in order to get the outputs that we want? So we're spending our budgets, we're spending some time, and we're writing blog posts in order to increase our organic reach. In the third video, we set some targets on various input and output measures. And in last week's video, we filled out the rest of the scoreboard by filling out the scores under both the output measures and the input measures. And we wrote our conclusions and we wrote our recommendation. Well, the final step of this framework is to turn this exercise into a habit, to find a frequency that works for us. So what frequency should I use? How often should I look into my data? Well, the answer varies, but by default I would go for either weekly or monthly. And you could even go daily or you could go bi-weekly, but the decision usually boils down to a couple of factors. So firstly, what's at stake? Because if the stakes are high, chances are that you want to look at your data more often to monitor and to see if things go right or wrong. Because if things go wrong, you can respond to issues right away. If the stakes are a little bit lower, it's not needed to watch it every day or every hour. You can let it go a little bit more and maybe just watch your data monthly. So what are the stakes? Also, you could take a look at the risks, but also if you're trying out something new and you don't have a lot of experience, chances are that you want to monitor your data a little bit more often because you're just not sure if things are going well. If you have lots of experience, you're doing it for a long time, usually you can go by a couple of weeks and not look at the data because you know already that probably things are working out fine. So let's go ahead into our scoreboard. And let's fill out the last part, the scoreboard frequency for my site. I'm gonna choose a weekly frequency, and that's also when you can choose the date for your next scoreboard. And you can literally go into your schedule and block a small amount of time in your calendar in, let's say, a week, because what you schedule usually gets done. And this way you can turn this simple exercise into a powerful habit. The last thing that I wanted to add here is by doing this, by making this exercise into a habit, you're making yourself familiar with all these powerful measures that you have. Because you're in the data more often, you become more capable of recognizing when things go well or when things go wrong. Alright, that's it for today. The 5th step of the scoreboard analytics framework. I hope this video was clear. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. If you haven't done it already, there's a link in the video description to the scoreboard analytics framework, to the PDF document. You can download it so you can follow along with the videos, or you can use the framework on your own website or on your own goals. Also, if you have enjoyed this series, please consider subscribing to the channel or liking this video. That really helps me get this channel off the ground and get the videos out to as many people as possible. Alright, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.